So, what if you could really boost your English? I mean, dramatically, with just a few minutes every day? Well, in this explainer, we're breaking down 5 simple but super powerful habits you can start today. And trust me, some of these are total game changers you probably haven't even thought of. Let's dive in.
You know, this quote right here, it's the foundation for everything we're about to talk about. Just think about it for a second. You wouldn't try to cram for a piano recital the night before and expect to play perfectly, right? Well, language is the exact same. It's not about one-off, intense study sessions. It's all about consistent daily practice.
So, the real secret to getting fluent isn't locking yourself in a room for hours. It's about weaving these small, manageable habits into your everyday life. And today, we're going to show you 5 absolutely brilliant ways to do just that.
Okay, let's get into our first habit, and this one is fantastic. It's all about immersing yourself in the language through an audio soap opera. Now, I know, that might sound a little weird, but stick with me on this one. It really works.
So, just in case you're not familiar, a soap opera is just a daily show that follows the lives of the same group of characters. Now, most are on TV, but the key here is that we're talking about an audio one. This is perfect because it forces you to train your listening skills without any visual clues to help you. And our top recommendation is an absolute classic, BBC Radio 4's The Archers. This isn't just some random show. It is literally the longest-running drama in the world. It started way back in 1951. Can you believe that? It's all about the daily lives of people in a fictional English village, which makes it an absolute goldmine for hearing real, natural, everyday English. So why is this show so perfect for you? Well, first off, it's totally free to listen to online, and the episodes are short, under 15 minutes, so it's easy to fit into your commute. You'll hear a whole range of really clear British accents. And if you ever get lost, no worries, you can find plot summaries online. But my favorite part, there's a huge fan community on social media, so you can actually practice your English by jumping in and talking about the latest drama. Let's move on to our second habit, talking with native speakers every single day. I can almost hear you thinking, yeah, right, that's the hardest part. Where do I even find them? Well, don't worry, there are actually 2 amazing ways to make this happen. So you basically have 2 paths you can take. On one hand, you've got paid tutors who give you structured lessons and professional corrections, which is incredibly valuable. On the other hand, you have free language exchanges where you can have more casual, peer-to-peer conversations. But you want to know the secret weapon? Do both. Practice new things in a free exchange, then take your questions to a tutor to really nail it down. Now for habits 3 and 4. I'm actually grouping these together because they're so powerful, they work as a single learning cycle. We're calling it the word journal habit. This whole thing is designed to get you actively hunting for new vocabulary and then immediately putting it into practice. It's this simple 4-step loop. Step 1, observe. You're basically training your brain to be hungry for new words. Maybe you see a bird you don't know the name of, like a sparrow. Step 2, record it. Jot it down in a notebook or on your phone. Step 3, use it. That night before bed, write a quick sentence like, I saw a small sparrow in the park today. And finally, step 4, review it the next morning. That quick little review is what locks the new word into your long-term memory. It's so effective. And the payoff for this one little habit is huge. Seriously. It builds your vocabulary, it improves your writing, it makes you a better reader, it even helps with pronunciation and listening. It's one of the most efficient learning hacks out there for sure. Okay, on to our 5th and final habit, using translation as a powerful tool. Now, a lot of learners are told to stop translating, but when you do it the right way, especially with topics you're genuinely passionate about, it's an incredible way to understand the subtle differences between languages. So how do you do this in a way that's actually engaging and modern? Well, here's a fantastic method. Contribute to the community subtitle translations on YouTube. Think about a YouTuber you love who talks about your hobby. Could be gaming, cooking, anything. And help translate their subtitles. It's free, you're helping a creator you like, and it's amazing practice for you. And you can actually approach this in 2 different ways, and each one gives you a different benefit. Translating from an English video into your native language, that really sharpens your reading comprehension. But if you want a real writing workout, try translating a video from your language into English. Hey, why not try both? All right, so there you have it. 5 incredibly powerful habits you can start using right this second. Let's just do a quick fire recap to make sure they're locked in. So, to wrap it all up, number 1, get hooked on an audio story like The Archers. Number 2, find ways to talk with native speakers daily. 3, become a word collector with a word diary. 4, actually use those words in a daily journal. And number 5, translate things you're passionate about.
You know, the most important step is always moving from learning to actually doing. And you don't have to do all 5 of these at once. That's not the point. Just pick one. So the really crucial question I want to leave you with is this. Which one of these habits are you going to start today?